Hello everybody, this is Slideshow Sports, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the college football playoff. In particular, the group of 5 schools of James Madison and Tulane, who both made it in by winning the Sun Belt and the American Conference. I've heard a lot of people, particularly those who are involved with the SEC and the Big Ten, saying that they don't like this move, saying that, oh, they won an easy conference and they got it. I have a couple things to say about that. Number one, okay, if you think it's an easy conference, go join. Texas, if you want to win, reach the playoffs, join the MAC. Notre Dame, why don't you go play in the Sun Belt? But they don't want to do that. So live with your choice. I know, there's obviously reasons. The money, the prestige, all sorts of things. But hey, maybe don't have a conference with 16 teams in it. Texas could have just stayed in the Big 12. They would have won the Big 12 this year. That's a playoff spot right there. But they chose not to. So then you can't complain. You knew the rules. The top 5 conference champions got in. And this just so happened to be this year that they were the champions of the Big 12, the Big 10, the SEC, the American, and the Sun Belt. The ACC champion, Virginia, would have gotten in if they won. But they didn't. Georgia Tech would have gotten in if they had made it to the conference championship, but they didn't. Notre Dame would have been in if they won their conference, if they were in one, but they aren't. So then you cannot complain when the 2 schools that get in happen to be from the group of 5. And I don't understand why we're all acting like these teams, like the games are already over. Yes, the point spread may be 21.5, 17.5. It doesn't matter, because those numbers aren't real. The games haven't happened yet. That's like me saying, oh, just because, for example, last year the Pistons were supposed to get 34 wins. The fact that they made the playoffs, they shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's bad and wrong because that shouldn't have happened. Here's another example. The NFC South right now is awful. The winner of that division is probably going to be 9-8, maybe 10-7 at best. But are we going to say that the team who wins that division doesn't deserve to get in over the Lions or the Packers if they miss it? No, because that would be stupid, and no one's dumb enough to make that argument. So what's the difference with college football? Well, that's the thing, isn't it? College football is the only sport that this is a problem. In every other American sport, baseball, football, basketball, even NCAA basketball, if you win your conference or you win your division, you're in the playoffs. But it's only a problem when a big conference doesn't make it exactly their way. Boise State won their conference last year. They were a top 4 seed until it got legislated out of existence by the Big Ten and the SEC. I think the people that are parroting this claim that JMU and Tulane do not deserve to be in the college football playoffs either just are so delusionally attached to the SEC or the Big Ten that they have this opinion, or there's big enough incentives financially for them to, or they're just parodying what's the popular trend from what they're seeing on ESPN and stuff. By the way, don't forget, ESPN had some dealings with the destruction of the Pac-12. Just saying, hey, they helped Texas move, didn't they? They helped Oklahoma move, didn't they? Well, that's all about my thoughts. This has been Slideshow Sports, and I will see you next time.